Yo, yo, yo.
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody. NSDC podcast. Yeah, it's been, I think, what, a month, 3 weeks since we last did a live.
Mm, Probably,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
yeah,
like 3 weeks probably. Yep.
3 weeks. Elusive is his emo bag right now. He can't show his face. You can't
Yeah. He's
ask
got he's got
why.
he's got bad pimples or something, So something's going on.
Yeah, bad
He's got a
hair
nasty
day.
pimple. Something
I
something
mean,
like that.
yeah. Well, I don't want to put but he was out and about, last night and shit. So it may have
Um,
something to do with that. But yeah, bro. Obviously you got Sergio, got Elusive, me, and we're just catching up. This time it's not on live because it's late, and I'm gonna document it. It's 12:30 a.m. my time. Sergio's a
mm,
zombie, never goes to sleep, and Elusive is a
Sleep when you're
vampire.
dead.
You know what I mean? So
I'm the normal one. It's 9. It's like 10 o'clock barely or something like
yeah,
that.
he's in Cali. He's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. We're gonna catch up. Sergio has a mail time, so that's exciting because we never know what the hell he's up to.
Now he don't have a mail time, bro. Like mail time is when you get like one or two pieces in the mail. Sergio got USPS offloaded on
Yeah,
him.
he's got like a
Well,
warehouse full of books.
Yeah.
You know what I
well,
mean?
you're only seeing one or two, so that's pretty much it's a meal time.
Yeah,
You're not
only
seeing them all.
catching a
You're just gonna see
glimpse.
two.
Catching a glimpse.
There's a couple things that are in the works.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't want to put the bad juju out there.
I do want to start out like I'm gonna show my pickups. Recently, I think it's for the last month, and again, shout out to Sergio. Got this
Woo-hoo.
at what MegaCon Orlando,
That was
right?
nasty though.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that was nasty.
Scorza Brothers. I believe they're from the DF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
they're Mexican, two Mexican brothers.
last Ronin sketch.
That's
The
dope.
and shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
We're gonna put them a little tag. The Asian, like the guy that kind of like speaks for them. Obviously, like they're cool. They're super cool, super humble. They chatted it up a little bit. But like the dude that represents, super cool. Like reach out to him. I think it's like what is Scores Arts.
Scorza Art.
Yeah, reach out to him, man. I mean, dude. You saw what the sketch card is. I mean, like these guys do some nice work. So
They're the interior artwork and some of the covers now for the last Ronin series. So big deal.
yeah,
Mexican guys, awesome.
and it was kind of fun to like see like one like do one thing and then pass it on.
To the other,
And,
yeah,
and the other one would be like, hey, what about like this? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like here, yeah, I was about to, and they kind of like
Oh, they're on that like Freddie
they
and type of
hmm
thing.
yeah.
Nice.
yeah. I guess all right. Sergio took video. I made a reel. It's in my
Mhm.
IG page, Doom Card, if you guys want to check it out. Uh, Another sketch. Shout out to the artist Jared Cullum. He's does some comic book work. I think he has his own book that got like Eisner nominated, but I really love his art style. Something a little different. I think these were one of his first sketch cards he's ever done. You
Is
know what I
that
mean?
watercolors?
Yeah, there's some.
Nice.
It looks like it's some. It's like a mix because I think I see some acrylics on there too.
Yeah.
I don't have the other two, but there's two other sketch cards. Shout out to the homies. I'm sure they'll show it whenever they get it. But I just reached out to them. I know it's been a topic before. Like this is an aftermarket sketch because he's not on this official card stock. But I just wanted to match, Marvel stock with Marvel character. To me, is part of my collection. How I like to get sketches, and that's really what I've been into lately. Just sketches more than
Yeah.
anything. Uh,
It's crazy because like I feel like there's like cycles in like the way Marvel cards like do things. And
yeah,
I know you guys are picking up. I don't know if it's like the whole like original art talk into like the sketch kind of situation. That like obviously like listen, people have always been into big sketches,
yeah,
but I feel like the word sketch card and the word fucking comic cut has been like the hot talk of the past however couple months. Like everyone's
yeah.
everyone's chasing these cards and shit like when when we were collecting some other things, like people didn't get two fucks about those cards. You know, those things were just like sitting there. You know.
Yeah, we were chasing what 2 years ago. We were chasing like numbered parallels and diamonds and emeralds and rubies. Like, I think, yeah. There's a lot of original art talk. Like we've seen it. I think people have their collection set up to where now they kind of think of it in different levels. They're trying to like level up.
Mm.
But for me, like bro, original art it can be cheap, but it also be like mad expensive. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
having
think
more fun with sketches and like getting them from like creators that I want, not necessarily just pack bullshit. But you
No.
know, everyone has their
Listen,
rules and whatever. So
yeah,
I was
shout out to Jacob. Jacob hit me up the other day, and he hit me up after he saw like the MF Mickey, right?
oh yeah, that was hard.
And he's like, yo, this is dope, whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, like like I met yo, shout out Kendall Hale, shout out to Eric, from Miami TCG. He's the one that put together like the first like Lorcana tournament down here in Miami.
Nice.
You know, he brought down like Peter Raimundo, Simalisa Sabayo, like some of the Lorcana artists, which is pretty cool. And Kendall came down again, and they did something over at PBG, Miami PBG. Shout out to you guys as well. But they did like a little like like people were there for cards. Like people were there for like maybe sketches on cards, which I've shown you guys a couple.
Yeah.
None of those are mine. Those are all my a good friend of mine's. But I was like, dude, you know what? Let me throw him a curveball. I showed him the mask. I was like, yo, do a Mickey. Can you make it happen? And I mean, I would say for someone that has never done that before or even knows who the character is like that, I think he did all right.
It was
And,
cool.
and to Doom's point, for example, MegaCon. You go to MegaCon, you talk to one of these big artists, right? They give you a triple digit number, and it's usually not in the lower hundreds of the, like it's usually like 2, 3, 4, 5, like for a
Yeah.
bust a piece. And it's like it's not like the MF Mickey is like like a fucking Jim Lee,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
But dude, it's still fun, and I enjoy it.
Awesome.
Like
yeah.
we
It's
we
unique.
talk about enjoying our stuff too, and it's like, dude, like I enjoy that little piece, and it was $50, like maybe I got a cheaper little friends and family, whatever, but dude, $50, I'm cool with that, man. I don't got
It,
to spend $300-400 on a sketch, like feel good about something.
it fits your collection. You're a Doom collector. Like it's cool. They're doing the Disney Lorcana TCG stuff. Yeah, it's
Mm.
cool to see a Mickey with the Doom mask.
I
Uh,
think I think also, man. At least for going back to the Doom sketches, when we've been coming up on 3 years in the hobby already, all of us. So it's like we've been around enough to know, starting to meet new people. You're starting to meet a lot of artists, Doom, and also you, Sergio. So we're all getting opportunities this year that we didn't get on the first year of collecting.
Oh,
you know
definitely,
and
yeah,
so that's why
definitely.
you guys are about to see, not today, but as time goes by, the IGs of Sergio and Doom, like especially the sketches you got coming in, are crazy.
yeah. It's
So congrats on your shit, bro. You're really, you've always done
appreciate
it,
it.
but
Yeah,
lately, like I said, what everything's coming together, and you guys are starting to meet a lot of new artists, and that's what it all comes down to, is the information. Same thing with the OOA stuff for me. It's always like first, unfortunately, right? Like also you got to be able to afford it, but it's like first in
yeah,
line type of thing.
yeah. And it's
Mm.
we I don't know what, probably more than 3 years. 3 years now. I don't remember exactly when I got in, but I mean we've seen like I've seen like 3 cycles of Marvel cards, right? Like it's just even when I got in, like the sketch cards were always like a thing I liked, but I know I couldn't compete with because there was one guy who had them all the Doom sketches. So,
Oh
and a
yeah.
lot of stuff that was out there wasn't stuff that I really cared too much about. I had a couple that were nice, and some of those, like Elusive has one, the Secret Wars one is crazy. I don't think anyone's gonna touch on that, but
Thank you, bro.
uh, I, it's just a fun new thing where I can pay directly artists
Mm.
and I'll still look at pack pull stuff, but I really like doing the aftermarket stuff. It's more fun. I get to hit up people who not even in the Marvel comics or Marvel. Like this guy, he did covers for Usagi Yojimbo, and he's done like some Ninja Turtle stuff. So like that's, yeah. Hey, draw Doom for me. See how it comes out. You know what I
And
mean?
then that's what it goes back to the point you just said about like all the pack pulled stuff. is already locked up. It's been locked up.
Yeah,
So
it's a
in
lot
order
of
for you, in
it's
order
a
for
lot
you
of
to get something you like, most of the time it's gonna have to be after the fact. You know.
Well, I see it also like, people do it with comic books, right? Comic book covers, you get comic commissions, or like you get remarks on your comic books. Like for card people, like, yeah, get a sketch, get a remark on a sketch card or something.
Yeah.
And I don't have any problem with PSCs, like non sketches that aren't on Marvel stock. But if I can, I'll make it happen. If I can't, then I'll pick up on just a blank, whatever blank it is. But
Yeah.
I'm having fun with that. And that's really my focus going on. Like, I will, and I'll address that later. But like, I like looking at new sets when they come out, and I like, we like the design and shit. We talk about it. We've always chatted about when we see new shit, what's dope and what's not, what we like, what we don't.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like things I want in my collection, like I like reaching out to artists and doing that shit. It's been fun. Another one, one of my favorites, McKaylee. These
Yeah.
are all Packpool casing centers, right? So these are hard to find, but got another Two-Face popped up, and I was able to scoop this. One of the ones I've been looking for.
That's awesome.
And then Elusive. You haven't checked it out. He's been on Whatnot, letting some nice stuff go. I picked up. Yes, this is a Spider-Man. Just gonna address it. It's a dope Spider-Man. And you know what? Every now and then I'll scoop it because I might grade it. We might move it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I thought you were going to hold
it.
out for Sergio, but either way, I appreciate you, bro.
Sorry, you need it, bro. I got you. I'm gonna say a PSA though. I got a little PSA.
Don't hit me
Listen,
with the black suit
I
only story.
say
Don't hit me
one
with the
time
black
black suit only. I
You
say
see?
one time black suit only, and we have like a thing now where I mean, listen, as long as it's not like Miles, hey, shout out to Melfi. Melfi posted some little Miles Bill Sienkiewicz, and I said, look, I'm only posting, and I sent him a message. I'm only posting this for you, bro. I'm only posting this for you, and he's like, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. He understands.
Melfi, don't even worry about it. Sergio says a lot of things. You know what I mean? So he's good.
Shout out to Melfi. Yeah. We were talking, and I haven't even talked to you guys about this. I was telling, I think Elusive, we had a conversation a long time ago. I used to be in church, right? And we go to Catholic church growing up. And like, it'd be mad boring sometimes. As a kid, like, you're in there, like, trying to get your confirmation.
Trying to stay awake, to be honest with
you. Like, first communion, bro. Anyway, you're inside, like, it's like a Catholic church. I was daydreaming, just imagine, all right, so if Spider-Man was here, he would jump from there to there, and then he would jump from there. While the priest was talking, and, they had a shitty stereo system, so I couldn't really hear him. Like, what the fuck else was I going to do? So, I liked Spider-Man at one point when I was a kid,
Oh, you grew out of it. My bad, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like a therapy session. I think until I came to Marvel Collectors, when I kind of, me, like, people make things popular, I kind of don't like it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I like to go against the grain. So, but shout out to all the Spider-Man collectors out there.
Well, listen, I don't know about you guys, because you mentioned that. Like I said, I know I'm a few years older than you, right? Yeah. Like me growing up, like, bro, like, I was skipping church to watch X-Men. I was skipping church to watch a little bit of Spider-Man animated.
I never saw the animated show, so I don't know where I got it. Had to be like video games, right? Like, where else am I gonna get this image of Spider-Man? But he was so popular. Like, I guess you would just see him. Maybe it was toys. I don't know. I never saw the animated series. So.
Yeah.
Yes, that X-Men and Spider-Man for me were like must watch, like, TV, like, every weekend. You know what I mean?
For me, it's X-Men and Batman.
Batman was up
X-Men
there.
And Batman and Beavis and Butthead.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Well, I have a young father, so he was really watching.
He was really into.
You know what I mean? I was just sneaking a peek.
For me,
whenever Superman will come on, change. Yeah. When I was a smaller kid, yeah, Turtles for sure. That was like, that was my jam.
Turtles was my first.
People don't know about that return button. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's great. We can't go over what Sergio just said. You know what I'm saying? We got to address it. But for those who don't know, he aged himself right there. He talked. let them look into it. Instead, Sergio. Some people don't even want to do their homework anymore. Let them look into that return button.
A
Whatever.
lot of people don't want to do it. Well, we've talked about this plenty of times. There's a lot of people that don't like homework, which I don't blame them. That's what I picked up. Elusive, I know you're not. You're in your fucking emo face, so you can't really show us anything. But anything like you picked up or
Yeah,
observed
man.
in the week?
Honestly, I've been just looking at a lot of Batman comics, and I
Oh, you
picked up
posted that. What is it?
McFarlane. It's
Yeah,
Batman Year 2. It's
crazy.
I think
Should
it's
we
a
go to it? Is it on your page? I can click.
yeah. It's on the IG.
Let's see. Let's go. All right, we'll talk about it though while I pull it
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I had seen the splash, and that's the same thing. If you notice with the Batman Year 1 magazine that we both know about, all three or all of us here, is that UK one, where in the US version of the comic book, it wasn't the cover; it was just
This
the
one right here,
page.
right?
Yeah, and that's a wraparound cover. So
Can you
like
see my scroll?
cursor, yeah.
Yeah. I love the font. Like it's all like this block here is all dedicated blue. What is he like? Is he above ground? I guess right here. I don't know.
Yeah, again, because it's supposed to just be like a comic page. So
Oh, look at that.
yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
sick. Yeah, the cross in the background with the moon.
Yeah, you should like open it right in half, elusive, and just like spread the
I was
backsplash
gonna
like
add
that.
the
Look,
image
Manu lurking,
on the
dog.
third one. Oh, Manu,
Manu
yeah,
lurking right there.
Manu. Come on, Manu, don't even worry about that, Manu. I mean, it is Todd, so I get it.
Shout
I
out,
can't compete,
Yeah,
Manu. Don't
shout
don't
out
come at
variant
me.
section. He's putting some heat too.
Yeah, no, Manu, yeah, for sure. Come on.
But yeah, no, that's a nice one for sure.
Thanks, man. Yeah, but that's just the kind of stuff I've been going after. It's just unique stuff that catches my eye. But yeah, nothing crazy.
Nice.
I think I spent $20 on that.
That's a good pickup for sure.
Thanks, bro.
But the star of the episode is gonna be Sergio here
Sergio today,
because he's
man.
about to show some stuff. So Sergio, I'm gonna put you on the big screen, bro. You just rock out. You let me know.
we got a couple things to show today, man. Not too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
We're gonna keep it simple.
So yeah, nothing too crazy.
Some
I did
light.
show a stack. But like I wanna something. This is pretty light. This is things you can't see. But at some point, man, like we the one cool thing about like us is like shit. Even like as we continue to grow as collectors, like I mean, we know, like amongst us is like it's not just like one thing, like we do a lot of things, like we look at a lot of things, like
Yeah,
we look into a lot of things. So like there's a couple things I got in the works that like again like listen, at the end of the day, I'm still an X-Men guy, like maybe I'm not into like the cards anymore. I was talking to a friend kind of like about like Marvel card collecting as a whole, and listen, I wouldn't say it's dead. It's just dead for me. You know what I mean? Like I had
yeah,
my goals and like cards that I wanted and like things I have. I mean, dude, I have a pretty fucking big like base card Doctor Doom collection, like little promo. Shout out to Doom, like stickers, like Doom knows what I like have like
yeah,
as far as like Doom's like Doctor Doom stuff. Bro, chilling. Like got into the comics and like like at some point like like with these some of these books right here. Uh, are going to finish a few rainbows, So it's something I've been like kind of on a hunt for. Obviously, like just like every other comic collector or card collector, or whatever. Like there's certain covers that I like,
yeah,
except instead of me buying, multiple versions of the English or whatever copy, I just try to pick up like all the internationals for that copy, So
yeah.
that's been like kind of like my game that I've been playing like by myself, and uh, we're gonna show off some books. Some of these are gonna finish rainbows, but I mean even then like well, anyways, back to the point. Some of these books I want to open kind of like a little bit more, obviously with the homies too, but like a little more like privately, something on YouTube, something that you guys can check out and like, play back if you want to. Cause
Yeah.
that's one thing that one of my biggest regrets with like the foreign collection is that I didn't like pop them open like that, but some of these things I wasn't like ready to show. Some of these things I wasn't ready to like kind of like put out there. So, just kind of the same way that a lot of people deal with cards, a few years back, I did it with the comics. Like I would show you guys, but not
Yeah,
everybody sees like the things that I'm kind of like looking at or I'm picking up like in the moment. So,
yeah.
yeah, let's open up a package, bro.
Interesting.
And these are, I mean, this one's from France, so.
Okay.
All right. You love me a love letter, you know, I'll take it. Yeah, man, you know, shout out to the Europeans, man. Sometimes they are nice, you know, like sometimes you meet like some really cool,
Yeah.
you know, European sellers, man. And, you know, I was telling myself, dude, if you ever want something from me, man, let me know, you know, show you some
Yeah.
love. Like he wrote me a little love letter, you know, shout out to the seller, you know, I'm not going to say his name. That's for me to know.
A love letter. Wow.
Let me take a peek inside real quick. You know, I want to see. Okay. It's in full color. I like that. All right. So yeah, I picked this up. This is a continuation of closing that rainbow out.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Right. little Artima version, larger book, full color on the inside, which is always fun, you know.
Wow, look at
I
that.
like looking inside the panels. All right, look at those.
That panel's sick.
You know, and this is why I crack them open. You know, this is why I crack the books open.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people get stuck on like the cover, right? The cover, like, oh, you know, oh, it has to be like the best cover. Like, no, it doesn't, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is by no means the best cover. You know, like it's what's about
Yeah.
inside, and that's what makes like the comics, right? Like it's the stories. Like it's not always the cover. Like sometimes the covers suck, but the story inside, or even some panels or some images, or you know,
Dude,
is what you're really there for.
I think some people are gonna start cutting like those panels because there are some dope looking panels and making like custom panels cards.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys don't do that. I hope you guys don't do that and waste like, you know, these things out. Listen, I know Fausto mentioned like the whole like, oh, let's get comic cuts, foreign comic cuts. Fausto, keep your cards over here, bro. We don't need to pick. We don't need to mix. We don't need to mix the foreigns with like, you know, you know, because then you guys are buying like, you know, FF5s and like, you know, cutting them up. Just
yeah, that's fun.
keep
I
those
like comic
comic cuts, man. Keep those English comic cuts. I like comic cuts too, but just keep the foreign ones out of it. Just if you want to go buy a foreign book, go buy a foreign book. Don't buy a book to fucking shred it up and put it in your stupid card. You know that's gonna come out like, you know, five times a year. Like no, like stop.
Look, man, I'm just saying, there's some Mexican comic cuts for FF5. Sign me up.
Doom, it's just gonna be cheaper to buy it though. You know that, bro. But whatever. You know, we'll you know we'll keep it moving. All right, so this one is from Canada, and I know I've held off on this one for a little bit because it was kind of like one of those like always like available, not always available, but like it's pretty common. Like it's not like super rare. So,
Yeah.
but you know, with everyone making these movements, man, and everyone being all crazy with these comics, like you know, I kind of felt like a little rush to like pick some things up because I'm like, bro, some of you guys are taking like. Me and Elusive had a conversation. The three of us had a conversation a while back, and like, you know, we talked about foreign comics before people were even like really talking about, or Chip, even before I was posting them, right? Like you guys knew I was picking it up, but not like, you know, posting. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, listen, there's a scarcity factor. Like it's going to be like slightly rare, right? But it's certain books, certain things, like, you know, certain conditions, like, you know, all the good stuff are going to be the more like, you know, rare, temperamental. But it's not going to. I don't think like a lot of these things are going to be like, you know, 5,000, you know, census, yeah. But the number is going to be like a few hundred, you know, like a few hundred. I think on like when it all comes out, like if all the comics and shit come out of the hiding and the woodworks, like with some of the foreigns, I don't think it's as rare as we think it is. It's just like, you know, finding someone that's selling them. You know, they know they have them. Maybe, who knows?
And the condition too.
Condition, man. But
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of them flooding the market, guys. So don't buy any. Don't even worry about it.
No, man. Like just
listen, don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want it.
If you're looking for a foreign comic, you know, and you know, depending on what it is, because my resources are pretty. Actually, I got some good resources, but if you are looking for a foreign comic, dude, hit me up. Like I could look up for certain covers for you, like whatever. If I find something, because honestly, like I offer these guys all the time, and I show these guys all the time. Yep. Sometimes they pick it up, sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? Like, but
I mean, Sergio sent me yesterday at 2:30 in the morning a Turtles cover,
and that's 3:30 in the morning my time. So his time,
And we
2:30.
actually stayed up talking till 6 o'clock in the morning my time, which is a whole different.
That's it. On eBay,
Yeah.
But the one thing with like the foreigns, it's like for me it's just cool because like cards I ran out of shit to do, and yeah, I can continue picking up base cards, but it's like like I'll be picking up more like Fantastic Four stuff like than I would be like probably Doom stuff.
Yeah.
I do plan to do a little binder insert because like it's time to put all the cards away. Like once I zipper that thing up, I'm not saying it doesn't it's not gonna open, but like the card chapter is done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with these. I kind of ask myself the same question because I'm like, man, like I'm picking up these books and like I'm a few away to finish this, few away to finish that. Like what do I do next? And honestly, I just don't know. So we'll figure that out when it comes. But little big boy book, little Avengers 25.
Nice.
That's
dope.
Yeah.
Definitely top three, I think, of one of my favorite Doom covers. But you gotta like the rest of the team down there, the Avengers, the Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver. I think it's dope, man. Doom with the classic pose.
Yeah.
This is one that's that's pretty close to being like finished out. That Avengers 25. And shout out to Doom because he hooked it up with some comic cuts that since I personally don't really like comic cuts are cool, but I'm not going out of my way for a comic cut. Like all the comic cuts I do have, like it's been something I bought or a gift or something like that. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
like I'm not really going out of my way.
Shout out to VP. We didn't know it was VP who picked up those Avengers 25 cuts off.
We're on to you, VP.
Again, I like your style, dog.
We gotta open up the black book and put his name, put his eBay number.
Nah, man. Let's get rid of the little black books in the hobby, dog.
Hey, guys, let's just go back to using your memory.
Yeah.
There's people that have to write down their freestyles, though.
Actually, I do want to show it real quick before we get to that. Your next book.
What you got?
Because, I mean, he beat me on one of these cuts, but shout out to VP. He's got great taste. And
VP picked up some cool shit, and VP like low key like when a couple months back actually like, and when I say months, probably like like when I kind of started showing some shit off like that for real. He was he showed me some like some foreign comics he had that he's already I think probably shown at this point. But I was like, okay, like VP's been collecting some weird shit for a long time,
I didn't even see this one. I don't know when he got this one. This is fire. This one, I think I've been on. I think some other Doom guys been on this one. This was part of
VP,
actual like a
we
promo, like an ad, right? This was part of an ad.
Mm-hmm. We gotta send we gotta ask VP for the snipe. Like whatever snipe bot you got, VP. Because
this one hurt me.
Hey, look,
VP, if
we're watching you, dude. Like,
Ken, if you move this in the future, please give me first shot at it. I went hard after you beat me, but man, that's a great cut. Love that cut.
All right, guys.
And then look at that. He's got the Doom image. I mean,
yeah. I always, I always wonder, and I'm probably like, meant to ask him, like, VP probably owns like the originals for that shit too. It's probably his original, but he's not. He's like, low key telling you he has it, but like not really like telling you he has it.
Right.
VP, you own some? You own some of those aways, brother? Like, what's going on? All right, so I opened this up here. This is from the UK. Some of these I've shown before, but that's okay. Like I picked up a couple of dupes just because, like, dude, they were cheap. They were cheap. They fulfilled my order, and like I took advantage of like the fact that I'm already shipping. Used the weight like to my advantage, and just like, like this guy has some cool books. I've shown this before though. This is posted on my page. This is the Marvel Hulk Weekly.
Yeah.
And that's a sick cover. Like it's actually a pretty large. I tell people all the time, like this is like a little larger than magazine,
Yeah.
Where's that prototype one? The one you're holding for me? One of them.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Oh wow! I thought you got 3 copies, dog. You're not humble.
It's crazy. Doom is crazy because like whenever he wants something, when I've wanted something, like hey, 75th surfer gold border,
Oh
it's just
yeah.
crazy. Like it never works out the same way.
I
But
mean, let's be
we got
honest. The values don't
let's keep it
align.
moving. Let's
You
keep it
know,
moving. Let's keep it
the
moving.
values don't really align. You know what I'm saying?
Really, we should pull out the scarcity and see if those numbers align.
Yeah.
So check that out. We picked up another one of these. Final battle.
Sick.
That's sick. Could be just because they made like a third comic, but it's only a 2 comic run with like Doom on the cover. So this is pretty cool.
No, the colors on that, man.
Just the colors, man, like the pink, the blue, like, and for those of you who know, if you know, that's what's on
Oh
the inside.
wow! I didn't know that was on the inside.
The more you
Wow!
know,
The
you know.
more you know. Mine
So
book up there. Shout
we're
out to
gonna
my
do a
friend.
little story time when we do, honestly, if we get to the YouTube, like if we do a little YouTube and do some like foreign unboxing and shit,
Well, just because we were gonna talk about this, we're trying to force Sergio to do his own YouTube channel. Imagine him going through the foreign books that no
Yep.
one has and just panel for panel. Oh, come on, I'll be sick.
story time,
Story
story
time
time.
with
I'll go
Sergio.
search.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm showing this early because I was gonna post it as a trio, but I found this and I was like, man, it's so odd because it goes like the cover's this way and then it goes that way also. So I'll show it to you, I guess, the right way, right? It's like a little sideways
Oh wow.
magazine, Fantastic Four,
Oh, that's dope.
right? Dope. Obviously, like it also the trade dress goes like that way as well, but I guess it's meant to like be read long ways, right? Little
Imagine.
Jack Kirby art. Listen, you always got to open it and check the splash page, like always like bust it out, see what's
That's
going
good.
on.
Wow, that's a
And that's,
crazy format.
little Jack Kirby love, shout out to the king,
Nice.
These are cool. Obviously, like these are, I mean, this is July 28, 1976. So, these are old books, man. And, these are from the UK. They got a couple other different stories in there. It's never like just one like thing. So that's one of them. Little
Yeah.
Fantastic Four love.
Nice.
I picked up this one and I was like, fuck, this is fucking cool. When I found one, I found one, I searched them all. You know what I mean? I went through all of it. Come on, you already
Oh
know.
wow. Yeah.
You know,
That's
that's a sick one.
isn't that the annual one or is it
Correct. No, it's issue 100.
400? Yep.
Yeah. So you got Doom, you got Namor, you got a couple monsters, you got the Hulk there. It's just a cool cover, man. And it was like sideways, so I was like, yo, dope. The one thing I think that's cool that I'm kind of noticing now, I mean, some of these the sellers, they only post the front, they don't care to post the back. And not that I'm a Captain America guy, but that's pretty cool. They got like a little something on the
Yeah.
back.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, so that's sick. Open these up.
It's a
Little Doctor Doom.
hardcore.
That's a sick panel.
Oh yeah, the face.
Sick little panel. Yeah, man. So these are cool. Like obviously, man. Like look, like I'm gonna read these. Like these are just again, like these are PC, man. Like it's not like I'm. The one thing that I would say, and I was talking to a friend, and I'm like, yo, this is like so true. Like when we talk about like cards and comics, comic card collecting is so cold to me now. You know what I mean? It's such a cold thing. Like, oh, don't get it dirty. Oh, like you got to smudge on it, dude. Fuck that. Look, I touch my books, I open them, I read them, I smell them. Like
It's a different
comics to
thing.
me are much warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a much warmer thing. To collect.
Yep.
That's fucking dope.
Wow. That's sick.
And I like that it's sideways. And I like that when I pick them up, all 3 of them are sideways.
Yeah.
Classic cover. Yeah, that's so sick, dude. Look at that.
It almost seems like they're doing like what 2 pages per page.
It seems like, yeah, because it's super thick. It's got like, yeah, it's like 2 pages per one. Because at the end of the day, like I told you, oh, that's a suit. Look, you got a little Sleepy Doom.
Oh yeah.
That's sick. But they have different, like I said, they have different stories. So it's gonna be like the size of a book. But I want to see. Just curious, like what the other. Okay. The other one's like a Captain America, Red Skull kind of situation. Oh, that's sick.
Nice. Damn. You get like Yeah,
Yeah, that's super sick.
definitely.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right, man.
And honestly, dude, like, listen, guys, these aren't fucking crazy, like, expensive, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're looking for now. Like, I know I picked up a few things. Like, look, this is a probably curveball because obviously all you guys have seen is like Doom, and this is like the last book I'm going to show today to you guys. But I picked this one up. I like this cover in English. It's the first time I've seen it in like a different format, like style. Not the first in a different language, but the first in like the UK version of it. But the first meeting of Spider-Man and the X-Men team.
Wow.
X-Men
Yeah.
35, I believe, if I'm correct. But that's
Nice.
pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
colors.
Namor on the side.
You got Namor. And like I said, like I open these things up and check out the splash pages and like look at some of the art in there because I mean to me that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool. But yeah, I picked this up. That was kind of like my little curveball, just to kind of like fulfill the order.
Nice.
But yeah, man, that was fun. Like again, I wish I started a long time ago where I kind of showed you guys unboxing like that, but I think it's kind of one of those like, yo, now that you have like the collection like accumulated a little bit, like I don't have to unbox it for you. I could just show you now, like what like little
Yeah.
things I have like here and there.
And you're not stressing about, showing things that you're after.
I'm not after anything, bro.
Mhm.
I'm after my own happiness, bro. You know what I mean?
I know, Lucid, I know we are gonna talk about this earlier, but you know what? Let's go to this real quick. No, yeah. You wanna I know you have some thoughts on the Fleer throwbacks, Marvel, the EPAC exclusive.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. I mean, more so you because like Sergio said, he's more he's out of the card game. He's happy with his PC that he got.
Yeah.
But on that one, that's I don't know about all the characters, but specifically the Venom. That's the third time that image has been used. The first one was the comic images, and then the 2015 Marvel Fleer Retro product. So I was having a discussion with Obi. Shout out to Obi.
Mhm.
Um, where do you think those should be valued compared to the two that came before it? Because I know
So
there's numbered ones this time around, but
yeah.
can you compare that product to the 2015 product? You know what I mean? So
We're talking about this image
yeah,
specifically.
there you go. The Todd McFarlane Venom.
Uh yeah, I mean we saw it. Let's go through it, right? Was it comic images the first
Yeah,
time? And then it was was it Fleer Retro or what?
yeah. 2015 Flare Retro. It was one of the inserts.
One of the inserts, probably like the best looking one.
Yeah,
But I mean, this is a classic design. And I think the whole set is based on bringing back the 1989 Fleer design, which I guess was a sports design, and
All right,
bringing that to Marvel.
I'll throw in a two cent really quick on it. I
Mhm.
ripped a couple packs. Uh, I
Yeah.
don't like. I mean, come on. Like, I don't like that
Well,
that, that they're like
yeah,
some of
let's
these
go.
aren't physical, right? Like, I did mention that before, and I still stand by that. The
Yeah.
fact that you have to like go kind of like go through a mission and like trade and do all that stuff, I get it. You're making people use the platform, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to bring the card home if I want.
You
And
want the physical stuff. Yeah, you don't
I,
want to
I,
do what you
I
pack.
had fun with it, but guess what, dude? It's price friendly, right? Like you're not paying like $800 for a masterpiece box.
It's $5.99 per pack.
Doom's,
Yeah.
Doom's about to hit out of five, like Venom
So
or something like that.
people who don't know, like you get 2 digital cards and 1 physical card per pack. So like this digital, you can combine these to get golds, and then combine 100 of them to get a black, or combine 10 golds to get a black version of this, basically. And you get 1 physical card. So this is my physical one because it's in the sleeve, and that's a red parallel. And then you get that, right? And then you go to the next. So this is the whole EPAC exclusive only. If you see them physically out there, it's because people sent them. Then you can ship them home for all the physical
The
cards.
I love the achievements. You know, we've spoken about
There you
a
go.
lot about the. Oh, there you go. About the 2015. Or was it? Which product was it? I can't recall now. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
2015.
I forgot what I was going to mention. My bad. I'll come back to me.
And yeah, so this came out what, a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember, but it was and then one of the big ones was the Venom. I believe there's the one you're talking about specifically was the blue, right?
Yeah, the blue is out of 25. Oh, that's what I was going to say about achievements. On the 2017s, the Spider-Verse card that you could get an achievement: silver foil, silver web foil, rainbow foil.
Rainbow foil
Right?
was probably the
The
toughest, right?
Yeah, the web rainbow foil was the toughest. But the problem with those is it's hard to explain that to someone new in the hobby.
Yeah.
Like, even when I've sold stuff on Whatnot and I'll show silver foils or rainbow foils, they
Yeah.
don't understand what it took to get one. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, like especially for achievement, you gotta get like a whole full parallel, like in this product, a red parallel set, and there's 30 cards overall, and then you get an achievement card. Or if you're trying to do like a base card, you need 10 digital, and then you get a gold, and then you need 10 golds to get a black.
Yeah.
There's a lot. That's the stuff that's really hard to explain for people who are new to Marvel, right? Like, or even if you get it slabbed up, like PSA is not gonna like it'll. You might think, oh, okay, this is just a black parallel of it. Yeah, you had to do a bunch of stuff to get that card, and only people inside the hobby really know how to value like what it took financially to get it, right? Because it's not easy to get some of these cards that they go undervalued because of that, because of the lack of information. This blue one specifically, these are out of 25, hard numbered. These aren't like achievement things, but they're just hard to pull.
Yeah.
And I guess when you compare this one's nice because it color matches. I
Yeah,
would say the
that's what
black
Opie hit me
one
with
looks,
too.
yeah, it color matches, is numbered out of 25, which to me is it's probably more sought after. But there is the black one where you need 100 digital cards, so that's a lot of packs you got to open, a lot of boxes, and trading to get 100 Venom digital cards to get it. And it's black on black, but it's not hard numbered, which is the only thing that, outside of people who know e-packing and people who know Marvel cards, they probably won't value it as high because they don't know what it took. But the black one looks nice. And it's tough, man, because we've seen it, we've seen it in 2015 Fleer Retro. I would say that's probably a premier, like this one of the premier sets, the Fleer Retros of 2013 and 2015 in Marvel cards. So I would still put that one as probably the most valuable because I think it was also short printed, right? Like it wasn't numbered, but but I can understand why someone was like, well, this one's hard numbered out of 25. That's where the negotiations happen between people with what you value your stuff at.
Yeah.
Like there's only 5 on e-pack, so only 5 people were able to do this.
I mean, it really comes down to kind of like what you said, like what does a box of this cost versus what does a 2015 box cost?
Well, this was a cheaper product because it was an e-pack exclusive. The boxes are around $86. Maybe put it like $90 with taxes.
Yeah, the black does look nice too.
2015 Flair Retro you're talking about how much does how much did it run before and how much does it run now? Like a box of 2015?
Excuse me.
Way more expensive. Bless you.
Thank you, man.
But this
card's cool. I think they did a cool job. Like I don't think they did a bad job. I mean, it looks better than some of the last couple of sets that have come out. So I mean, I dove into it a little bit. Like I said, I'm not like super upset about it. Like I'm not gonna collect this too deep. But I think it's pretty cool. I think I think they're moving in the right direction. Like I think it's a cool e-pack exclusive for sure.
It's a nice little condensed set. Like it's 30 cards. It's got achievements and there's number. I think the hardest one to get is the out of 5.
For that year though, they could have picked some better images. My boy Hulk is looking rough. Shout out to Elusive with the Hulk, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Venom. That's why the Venom was so easy for them to recycle art, because it's
Yeah.
obviously a crazy good artwork. Well, how do they miss on all the rest of them? But
Well,
anyway, that happens every year.
I do want to shout out NT Keith. I know he changed his name recently.
Keith Boyle.
Keith Boyle, which is not someone I've interacted with much in the hobby, but
I
I
think Sergio.
saw I saw
Yeah,
here we go.
I think I tried to buy a buyback from him a long time ago. He
Yeah.
wasn't down to sell it. He showed it to me though, you know.
He collects sets, and he did this video, which I'm surprised it only has 14 views. It was him, Greater Gamer, and Rare Collection. That's
Eugene.
Amanda, and that's Eugene. I thought it was, it was informative. Like, I really liked the video. If you want to know more about the set, like, he shipped all of his cards and he puts them up so you can see how they actually look like instead of the scans. And look, I don't agree with Eugene's like way of collecting sometimes. Like, I have my own way that I collect, and I've disagreed with someone like the way he views like you shouldn't autograph cards that are numbered or whatever, or aftermarket sketches. But I thought it was pretty good. I mean, they tackle like the whole concept of the design, and it reflects 1989, so they use artwork from that year. That's why you
Yeah.
see some of the choices, like it's from that era, right? That's why they didn't choose other images. It
I,
reflects that year.
I feel
Uh,
you, but I'm pretty sure I could find a better image for
Yeah,
Hulk
hundred
for
percent.
1989.
oh yeah, I'm
That's
not
for
saying they didn't, but overall, I think as a design though, like
yeah.
uh,
No, I like it. I like it. I'm down with it.
I'm with
Listen, that idea, like whenever they do the
I
next like
like this,
retro
bro.
whatever set, throw some of these physical kind of. I mean, obviously don't copy paste, but dude, do some of like the designs and shit like this, like like some retro stuff for the next retro set. Make it an insert, you know?
Well, and they talked a little bit about like, okay, so let's not get this every year because then it makes it feel cheap. But
No, no, no,
2 to 3
no.
years, bring out a different year, like 84 Fleer retro, or like even like homage to like the Skybox era of basketball
Yeah.
cards, where they
You,
introduced the
you,
holograms. You can go and do like 91 Skybox Marvel, and then like use holograms for characters, right? Like of that era. I like the concept. I like the uniformity of the design. I like that it's retro, and it's not like shiny stuff. Like they were trying to
mm,
reflect the technology of that era, so you're not gonna get like foils, or like the most you get is like a gloss finish,
yeah.
right, on these. Um, but you know, you're not gonna be a fan of all of them, but I think like the Shadow Cat to me, dope artwork on that one.
Yeah.
One retro that I would
Dwarf,
like to like see like a throwback to is
yeah, this Archangel. I know. Shout out to
oh yeah.
shout out to Retro. He's after Archangel now.
You're collecting Angel now, Jake?
Yeah, Uncle Jake's
Uh,
That's the
collecting.
new saga.
It is. Yeah. Hey, now that we're on here, look, I'm gonna show. I actually got this here because I'm gonna send it to Uncle Jake. But
yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to the homie, man. I picked up a couple books. I know Doom. I don't know if you still have it. If you want to show it, but
Well, I was gonna show it. Yeah, I'm not trying
show
to
show
mess
show,
up.
show it to
But,
Uncle Jake.
I
Fuck
mean,
it.
look, Sergio
It's
picked this,
okay. It's okay.
and Jake. I don't know if I want to give it away because it was a gift to me, Jake. So what I mean. Like maybe
Yeah,
Sergio
you
can
don't
find
you
you
don't
another
give
copy.
gifts. You know
But
what I
check
mean?
this out. This, I mean, he was picking this up what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
It was a while
Yeah.
back.
I showed him the covers. Like, yeah, that's sick, and I sent it to him. But shout out to Uncle Jake. This one's for you, brother. I got this came with the same package
Oh
as the other
wow,
one.
that's a nice.
But look at the angel
That's a
on
nice.
there with like the Spidey. Like the green Spidey. That's sick, bro.
Yeah, that looks dope.
The trade dress. Yeah. So this is for you, Uncle Jake. I was gonna surprise you, but shout out to you. He's doing me a big favor, man. I bought a couple books recently from the UK, and he showed me mad love, man. So of course, I'm gonna bless him. I got a little blue X23 high and low for him as well from X-Men Metal, and he's excited because he's seeing the books I'm picking up without like anybody else really seeing them. So I was like, yeah, he got to see some cool things.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, But yeah, man, you know, shout out to him, man. Like, you know, Retro's always been. He's always like onto everything, right? Like he knows what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but he doesn't like click up. Retro's in his own show, you know. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
Well,
shout out to Jake.
he's into the Legos now, which is a thing.
That's okay. And you know what? I support that too. You know what I mean? I support that 100%.
Let me go highlight it because you know now that we're here, like it's just.
He does cool poses with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having fun with it, man.
He's having fun.
He's having fun. That's
I
what it's about, you know.
Wolverine is out here, you know.
Yeah, because
Big
we
Bear
spoke
business.
about we spoke about X-23 the other day. He randomly like called me when I placed the order, you know,
He
and
even
like
punctured the
he's
actual
killing it, bro.
cannon.
Look at that. Look at that. We need to sponsor Uncle Jake. Strongbow, holla at us, bro. You know?
Oh, look at that. He's got like a little diorama thing going
Yeah.
on. X23, his girls right there.
Crazy.
I don't like
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
sick.
That's kind of disrespectful.
I didn't even know he had that much time.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Fucking
man.
Uncle Jake.
My bad.
Uncle Jake's
dude,
smoking
I-
birds
I'm
outside.
saying.
Yo, while we're on the subject, I know in here you told me you talked to Last Pack Magic, the Graydon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to him, man. You know,
he did the latest video. He does like little series of videos with collectors. He's got the supersized rye on the video about his collection with Juggernaut. So yeah, man.
yeah. Listen, that guy's supersized rye, bro. Like that guy's Juggernaut collections is crazy, you know? It's like
Yeah.
it's just crazy. And you know, obviously, like being such an unpopular character, again, like this, you know, these past like 2 years have really been like where these people start like, you know, coming out the woodwork and like, oh, I collect this one, I collect that one, or I started collecting.
Yeah.
You know, so it's honestly, man, it's exciting. Like it's what we talked about, like, you know, 2 years ago. Like where are these people at? You know, like where are these other collectors at? Like I know they're out there, you know.
Well,
And
yeah.
as much as IG tries to vary our algorithm, you know, like, and we know that somehow we always find these new little collectors, like, you know, randomly, which is good.
And he's he has his own Sabertooth collection, I think, right? That's his main
That's his
PC.
man.
He did a video with the homie Miles,
Yep.
which is probably the first time I think Miles got on camera. So, he's got a cool YouTube series. You want to check him out for sure.
Yeah. Sabertooth PC or Last Pack Magic, I know on YouTube.
Yep.
And it's cool, man. Like, you know, it's fun seeing a couple of these new collectors like come on, you know, and playing and showing off their stuff, man.
Here's another thing I wanted to address while we're on IG. I don't know if you guys took a look at this because I know you guys keep. I don't know how up to date you are on the latest card set, but the platinum set's coming out soon, and they just showed some images of how they're gonna look physically. Looks like these are on card autos, which is kind of cool. Like people thinking they were stickers.
So
But I
John
don't know.
Romita Jr.
What do you guys think of this when y'all see this?
That's a nice Venom.
It's a cool Venom, yeah. I like the kind of like cosmic feel, like under. It's pretty cool.
I guess that's the parallel. It's just the cosmic parallel.
Oh, okay.
Bro, this one's sick. This is sick.
It looks like that could have been like an image used for the hologram too. For the hologram.
And guess who the artist is? Your favorite artist, bro.
Patelis?
Oh, shit.
It's Palumbo, dog.
Oh,
Put
wow.
respect on Palumbo's name.
Yo, hold on, my power's flickering.
His power's already
bro.
off.
He killed it. You got the Meet Dr. Doom. That's the FF5 cover, right?
Yeah, that's a 12 center for sure. That's sick.
I mean,
that's super sick.
Bill Sinkovich. He's gonna have some autographed cards. The sketch. And then you got other people here.
Yeah, you know what would be I think would be a pretty cool retro, and I don't know if a lot of people would agree. That's a sick sketch.
Oof, Sinkovich, Oof.
Some of the old, like, remember like the John Byrne collection, the Mike Zeck collection.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
card as a retro would be sick.
Look, I'm not a Carnage guy. I thought that was a cool Carnage.
It's okay.
I'm just a
Yeah.
little excited. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like I like it with the Spider-Man thing
I mean,
too.
his hand reminds me of Mr. Krabs.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah.
he is Carnage, bro. Like, I don't know what to expect.
My
But
bad,
yeah,
brother.
it
I'm just
is.
trying to be honest.
I was trying to look out for you because you're a Carnage guy. But here, look at
Mm.
this Wolverine. You're a Wolverine guy, right?
That's a nice Wolverine.
There you go.
I
Yeah,
think Johnny's drawn a Wolverine similar to that. Shout out to Johnny.
yeah. Shout out to Johnny. Yeah. Um, apparently it has like a bunch of parallels. And we'll see. How it goes. But I plan on getting a box, and then I might start doing my own YouTube page, just reviewing sets or just reviewing some turtle stuff. So you might see a video with me pulling a box and just seeing what happens.
That's gonna be dope.
Uh, we need more people to speak their opinions out there. And just to be clear, like there's no fucking agenda. It's just I'm gonna open a box because I want to see the cards, and if I hit something crazy, I'm gonna flip it because I don't plan on collecting it. But I like going over the design and shit. And, it's we need more voices out there for this stuff.
Yeah, and hit up Sergio on his IG and tell him to open up his YouTube so he could do his mail calls.
Yeah, Meltdown with Sergio. Though.
It's either mail calls or just like show off like collection like a book at a time. You know what I mean?
I think you should show off
Okay.
the foreign book, like just an episode per book.
Mm.
Or two,
Yeah,
like I don't
we
know,
might
or compare it to the US version. And look, this is the difference. That'd be sick.
Yeah, read them to us.
yeah. And story time with Uncle Serge, I got
Oh,
you, bro.
story time with Sergio.
Narrating.
I got you. Nah, I think I don't know, and maybe it'll be like showing off the like a full rainbow. You know what I mean? Like maybe I wait for that. I'm not sure. Like
Collection.
maybe unbox like here and there a few. But again, like it's just a matter of like getting out there. Like I know that we post and shit on IG, and like I know we have this stuff here too. But again, like Doom collects a lot of like other shit too that you guys probably don't know about or don't see or even think about. And I think it's just good to showcase other stuff. Yeah, it's just sick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elusive, Mega Blocks, Michelangelo.
Yeah, it's dope. The black and
Like
white versions.
when I got that sketch for you, I was like living vicariously through you. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, like, I was excited, these guys, I'm like, and I'm watching them do it. I'm like, damn, that's fucking sick,
And you started another project for me that I didn't know I was going to start.
I did,
I can't show
little
that.
secret,
Can't
top
show
top secret,
Top secret. Until it's done, then I'm showing it.
GS15,
G14.
and yeah, G14 at classified, little Pineapple Express. Nah, man, and that's a cool thing too. Like I'm leading you down, like I mean, shit, I'm leading you down a rabbit hole that wasn't even like intended to be, like that, right? Like it wasn't planned.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, staged or anything like that. It was just kind of like an organic, like, yo, like I got Doom a gift, it became, a more special gift, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like now he's on a whole different, the whole different mission, and I hope you complete it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to work on that. It's probably gonna take me some time to get that project done, but yeah, man. Yeah, don't be surprised if we all start making our own content and just showing other stuff we're into. Again, we all kind of linked up with the Marvel card stuff, but we have a lot of other interests.
Yeah,
and we have our own different way of collecting. So it's gonna be cool to see what we can put out there. And I think just that, like me looking at just as a viewer of I like to keep up with the guys we know and the Marvel card guys and their content. Everyone's doing their own thing. We need more diversity out there. We need more voices too. And I would encourage people to just show your stuff. It's cool to do it on IG, and I have fun doing it. But like, I think we can do more with the YouTube stuff. and it's not like a planned thing. It's not a brigade or anything. That's we're not trying to tackle. It's just we're just out here whenever we get a chance to do it, whenever we have free time,
Yeah.
and we can be creative that way. We're all creative. Most of the guys in the hobby space are creative people. So
Yeah, that's true.
we also, you can introduce other people who may not be comfortable showing things, but they'll hop on and chill out. We'll see. We'll see what we do.
Yeah,
Uh,
Obi,
Yeah,
Obi needs to join us for one. How long have we been inviting Obi?
Hobie, I
we,
don't
we
know.
we got.
We
Hey,
the
listen, we got a
NSDC
few
with him
people.
though. This is like he needs to get on this one though,
Yeah,
because he's interacting with all of us. Yeah, we'll keep doing this. Again, like whenever we have enough stuff to talk about, we'll jump on here, Lucifer's channel, and
Yeah. Listen, I think
get this thing
too.
going.
I was talking to a homie that's also in the Marvel community, and we kind of had the same conversation, man. And it's like it pretty much came down to this. Like, X person was asking me about like this person and that person and this like influencer, and I was like, bro, like it's not that it's not that I don't fuck with them. It's just that like, dude, like I can't watch like a marathon. You know what I mean? I can't watch like a marathon like show. Like I could barely watch like fucking a movie in a marathon. You know what I mean? Like much less like hear someone talk about Marvel cards for 6 hours. Uh, like but we have a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean? Like and shit. Even yesterday, like we're having a conversation. We're on eBay. I mean, to me, listen that recorded will probably be an even funnier episode than like us just like kicking it here like hanging out because it's just
yeah,
like it's more like it's 3 in the morning. You guys are talking shit, like like, and it's all in good banter, man. But I think that to Jesus's point, to Doom Cards' point, and he mentioned this kind of like when we stopped doing it as often, is that we don't want to be those guys. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to be the guys that are marathoning 6 hours a day and doing like 1,000 giveaways. We don't want to be those people. You know what I mean? Like we want to come on here when we have something to share and something to show, and like shit. I mean, hey, this is the NSDC podcast, so there might be some moments where you might see some things that are not Marvel related,
yep.
but
Yeah,
and that should be okay, like at the end of the day,
I got some
we're
stuff.
collectors.
I got some Japanese die casts that
Sick,
on the way. So when it gets there, we'll do a little mail call for some die cast.
yeah, yeah.
sick, and that honestly, we always say like, oh, the hobby this and the community that. That's what I think the hobby needs is more like integration with like different stuff, like.
Yeah,
Like I want to see different things. I want to see, I want to see Melfi open up a fucking, little
Yeah,
Tayo RC, like some other like little crazy shit, like some stuff that is not like a Marvel card, and and if it's not his wave, guess what? That's cool too. I'm still gonna support when you
yeah.
post a Miles card or a Spider-Man card, dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna like it, but there's so much more than to me like just Marvel cards too. Like there's other stuff I pick up like randomly,
there's a lot of things that we all there's more topics to this, and you know people have their own way of doing things. And I
Look,
respect it. This is more this type the NSDC shit is more of a group chat. This is what we do in the group chat
Yeah,
where we're doing it in a video style and we're sharing it to people because there's a lot of stuff we don't share because
yeah. It's
people,
private, and we
it,
just can't share because we talk. Well, I'll talk for myself.
the way we
I wouldn't
talk
want to share
to
because I talk a
people
lot of shit.
don't connect. Not
Yeah,
everyone connects with, right? So we don't want to
yeah,
offend people. We don't, we crack on each other all day. Like it gets crazy. Yesterday we were talking about conspiracies, and everyone in here who watches it knows I'm not the conspiracy guy. But I'm like, all right, rock out. I'm open ears. Like I'll listen to it. It's entertaining. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? That's not too bad. That's kind of makes
it's not too
sense.
far off.
Yeah, it is what it
Yeah.
is. But there's just certain things we can't address on the video because it's private stuff. But I also I got to a place where I'm like, yo, man, I can't be complaining about what I'm seeing and not be participating. So
Mm.
I gotta go. I'll go show my voice of certain things, and I'm not afraid to get on camera or whatever. Like
Yeah, and just so you
Cool.
guys know, I've been telling both of them to open their own YouTube from the get-go. Let's be
That
honest.
was from a long
That's
time
true.
ago.
That's true. That's
You
true.
wanted
That's
more
true.
people to get out there, and shout out to Vic. I know Vic was doing
Mm-hmm.
a lot
Shout
of
out to
his
Victor.
content. Me and him are gonna do some HRO DC.
Collab.
Yeah, he's gonna teach me a little bit about it. I ordered some DC cards, and that's fun. I always wanted to crack some open. They're mad cheap right now. Some of those, so
Mhm.
you guys should go check it out.
So some of the original Batman ones that they showed us were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
when the one of the first couple sets.
we done videos like Sergio did the Ghost in the Shell stuff. I did the
Yeah.
Batman animated stuff. Like, we want to bring more of that out there and put it on YouTube because, man, we all use it to find stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Uh-huh.
we do want to show things so that people. I mean, I want it to be useful. I want it to be informative. That's why I opened my IG page to begin with. I was just showing every Doom card because I went through the trouble of looking it all up. Here, let me share it. At a certain point, I got tight because people didn't appreciate it.
Mhm.
I'm at the point where I don't really care if you appreciate it or not. Like, those who will catch the information, they'll land on it someday, right? Like, it is
Yeah.
what it is. Uh, I'm not like competing against anyone. I have what I want. I'm doing my own thing. I'm staying in my own lane. That's how we all roll. We all have our own lane. We're not really competing with nobody. And so, yeah, let's just share the info that we have
Mm-hmm.
in a fun way because it's fun to show it. And it's not like a set schedule, so you might not see us pop up for a while, but every now and then you'll catch us showing some dope. As long as it's dope, I'm promoting it. Even people I haven't talked to on IG, like, as long as they do good stuff, I'll promote it on my page. Like, I like to learn shit. I like when people take the time out and really have an awesome conversation. So, yeah, we need more of that. We need more of
And
that.
and I will say though, it's crazy because we didn't have this conversation, all three of us, beforehand. Like we didn't. In other words, we don't
We're
plan this shit.
freestyling
Yeah,
right now.
we just do it on the fly. And
Mhm.
so I didn't even know they were gonna say anything about giveaways because I was thinking personally about doing like a giveaway when we do an episode, but
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna make it more interactive.
Listen,
Like
let's
I just
let,
want to
let
do like Easter eggs and like be like, hey, whoever knows, like I'm gonna ask a question and whoever first person to comment gets the prize. That's the way I
Yeah.
wanted to do it. I think it's
mm,
fun.
Look, well, Sergio's the guy. Yeah, Sergio's the one who doesn't like giveaways. Me and Luce have done it before.
Yeah.
Shout out to
listen.
Charles. I know
I
he's
got
back on IG. Shout out to Charles. He
Oh
got
yeah, he's
that
back.
Harley Quinn from me.
He's back. Crypto's up. You know what I mean? Life is good. You know.
Bitcoin's
yeah.
booming.
Yeah. Shout out to Charles, man.
Hey,
Share some of those ups. You know what I'm saying?
hey, yeah. I mean, Bitcoin's up. He's back around. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Like Stagn's been in the hobby for quite a bit. And he's one of the OG, gatekeepers of the Marvel hobby, bro. He just buys all the cars, and you guys can have it. You know what I'm saying?
he
So shout
po-
out to him.
yeah, he
Yeah.
posted like
Yeah. I'll
9
never be able to get a
blends.
lot of those She-Hulks, man. No, Chucks.
Never, bro. But hey, I mean, everyone collects their own way. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah,
Everybody,
exactly. There you go. Going back
we're
to
all
that
friends.
full
We're all
circle.
friends here, bro. We're all
We're
friends
all
here. Come on,
Hey,
man.
that's true.
like,
We're all friends. Shout out to all you guys,
we're
man.
all
Shout out.
friends.
Yeah, shout out to I want to shout out Josh Marvel Madness. I want to shout out Justin Spidey Hits. I want to shout out Sketch Card Hive. I want to shout out Alonzo. Uh
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to Shane. Don't forget Shane.
Yeah, Shane, Pop Culture Card. Shout out to
Shout out Tim, my boy
Tim,
Tim. Shout out
Melfi,
Will. Yeah, Melfi.
Matt Fuller.
Uh,
Uh
Vic.
yeah,
All
shout
those
out
people,
to
man. Shout out to
La
Vic.
Monica. People don't give enough
Oh,
credit.
hey, real quick, what is LaMonica's IG Marvel Showcase?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, people, I sometimes it's good to remind, like, people sleeping on his collection. Like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nah, this is nasty. This
But I
is
will say,
nasty.
even though we're all friends, let's be honest. We all know they're called
Oh, we're all
trios, not
friends.
trinities. So let's stop playing around with all that.
Trinity.
Yeah. It's always been a trio.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's always been a
yeah.
trio.
I mean, that's your thing for sure. The trio thing.
yeah.
Everybody. I forgot who I was gonna show.
Ah,
Charles.
yeah.
Which one is it? Nah, go ahead.
No, I'm good, man. Where you go?
Trio's not Trinity, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, he's got something nice. I'm not a vibranium guy, but like,
No.
something nice.
Yeah, he got some Glens, you know. So hey, what does Sergio always say? Someone's
Stacking,
gonna want him. You know what I mean?
Stacking was ready for the pump. You know,
This
That one's dope.
I
Yeah,
should
that
have
was
kept
hard.
one.
Yeah.
I had 3 at one point. I should have kept one. My favorite Gwen card,
Yeah,
period, dog.
it's dope. It's dope in the
Cacao.
rainbow foil too.
Oh man, I've never seen the rainbow foil. Like,
Yeah. No, you've seen it. We've seen it together. But yeah.
have we? Damn,
Yeah.
it's been a while. I mean, look, put respect on She-Hulk. You know what I mean?
Oh, go no, yeah. Back out of that. Go to that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Yeah.
No.
That's how you do it, Charles. Man.
Yeah, man.
3 blues, 3 reds, something light.
Nice to see
That's
Charles
fucking
back.
sick.
It's you know, it was obvious when he wasn't active because he's always active in everyone's page.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are happy he's back.
Yeah, we missed him, man, because he's one of the besides like Victor and all of us, like he supports everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been someone kind of like retro, like no matter if there's ever been like divisions within the community, he always is cool with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Retro. Shout out Nathan. True Blue.
Yeah.
True Blue.
Yeah. Shout out Nate.
I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of people we've interacted with. Manu.
Shout out to Manu. RMS Collects.
RMS has some heat. I saw him today on Shout out West Coast Avengers. They were doing a sale. He had a lot of Venom slabs, Spidey slabs. Yeah, man. It's a lot of people doing their own thing. So, I like the messy shit too. It's entertaining every now and then, but you know, we're all friends.
Yeah, we're all friends.
Everyone do their own thing. There's enough to go around, bro.
Or is there?
And if there's not, then maybe you're doing it wrong. Like, you know, worry about what you got, do your own thing, and like, you know, support dope shit when you see it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, support dope shit when you see it. 100%.
I don't mind supporting dope shit when I see it. I may not agree with the people, but dope shit's dope shit, and it ain't no hate at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rule shit, like, yeah, let's not do that. But we're good. You know what I mean? Let's not do the rules. You know?
Yeah, no.
Shout out to F Booth. I know he be getting killed, but shout out to F Booth. I disagree 100% with his fucking rules. But
hey,
you know,
Booth, I'm sure you're gonna lose sleep over this, you know, and all the sketch cards you got accumulated.
Hey man, you know, do you, dog.
Yeah.
I know you don't approve, but I fuck with my aftermarket stuff. Like,
don't worry about what we're doing, F Booth. You got 6,000 sketch cards or whatever you got. Come on, stop playing with us, man.
He's got some nice stuff, bro.
Yeah,
you got some nice stuff.
You got the Nard Doom. Like, what more do you want?
Ooh, talk about the one from the Emotion book. Oof.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, but you know, we're all friends, guys.
Yeah, we're all, yeah.
And we'll do this another time. Basically, when Sergio has enough stacked up books to open, that's kind of when we.
Oh, shout out to my bad. The last ones I forgot was shout out to Ian, Card to Metal. Look at Sergio. Shout out to Brian, Marvel Cards Up.
Shout out to Keith.
Before I forget, Keith Speroni.
Much luck in the MCCW. You know.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea, but like, salute. Hope you guys do some, you know. Shout out to MCCW.
Shout out to Justin for jumping on.
I'm not in there,
fucking
but
suitcases and shit.
Who?
You know?
Wait, what? I didn't
hear what do you do?
I said shout out to Justin for jumping on suitcases and all that. That's you got a lot of energy, bro, for sure.
No,
no, I'm saying that's a good thing. We're all friends. What do you mean?
I'm with it. What you want me to say?
Jumping on suitcases.
I was saying.
Hey, wait, Jamie, can we pull the clip before we close out? Can we pull the clip real quick? What are you talking about?
I don't have that loaded up, but yeah, people know. He did. What did Justin do the other day? He bought the AF-15. You know, comment. That was dope. I know he talked about it for a while.
That's a huge book.
And we, you know, we don't agree on some things. So, but
He said we don't
it's
agree
cool.
on a lot, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that,
Yeah.
or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. It is what it is. We're all friends.
Yeah,
He
we're all
did. He
friends.
does. I do like his magic sketch card thing going on because that's kind of what I'm doing with the Doom thing. So it's nice to see that he's got a magic collection going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Justin again, but stop saying they're trinities, bro. They're trios. We know. Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Too late. It's too late over here. You
What
gotta
else? Did we miss anything? Any
Uh,
other shout outs we forgot? Or anti shout outs? No anti shout outs this week. It's been a good week.
Yeah, we're all friends now. So
Uh
we're getting rid of anti shout outs.
no, we're not getting
are
rid
we?
of those.
Oh, okay. Well, they're still good. Okay.
They're still out there. Looking forward to platinum. I'm gonna get a box. I gotta set up the whole YouTube thing. I'm gonna try to convince Sergio to get his. And please leave a comment because this is on
Yeah.
Elusive's channel. Please leave a comment and tell him why he hasn't done a Cards and Coffee, why he hasn't done a top 10 Gambit. There's a lot of videos that were supposed to come. Shout out Vic. Vic knows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that Lucy's been slacking on, and people
Yeah.
want to hear it. And you've been gaining subscribers because I just looked at your page. So, come on, bro. What
Yeah,
we
you're
doing?
right, guys. My bad. I need
What
to
we
drop
doing?
some. Yeah, I'll do some.
Teamwork makes the dream work, dog.
100%.
If we're, now we just got to do our own part, and then,
Yeah, I'm gonna drop something, and then we gotta hold on to. We gotta hold Sergio to the fire on the mail days. Then you know what I mean?
yeah,
It might not be a mail day. It'll probably just be a showcase. Like I'll just probably show off like
yeah,
a couple
No, we want to
books.
catch you off guard. We don't want you to know what you're showing. Like we want you to open it on camera. We'll make sure there's no,
yeah.
there's no
Back to
tampering with the packages. You know what I mean? Like
back to the
He wants me
car.
to open. He wants me
Sergio
to
in the
open the wrong
car.
package and the shit you're not supposed to.
the wrong package. What do you mean? Like
Yeah,
what are you
he
ordering
want.
over there?
Oh, you want to slip
I
up
don't know.
and
I don't
no, he
know.
wants
Yeah,
you
he
to
wants me to
slip
slip.
up and show like
Yo, what
some,
kind of packages are you getting over there? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like if it's oddly shaped, you don't have to open it.
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
you
Oh
know,
yeah.
things
There
like
it
this.
is.
I guess
That's dope.
Type of
That's hard.
Godzilla.
Yeah, we'll see more of that. Yo, shout out to my sister. She gave me this random. She went to Target and there's like a little Mikey.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
That's dope, man. Your sister loves you, man. Shout out to your sister.
Shout out to my sister. Also, shout out to my sister for making me take care of her dog. And bro, I
Same
got
sister or a different
scarred up.
sister?
Actually, it was more my niece's fault, but I love my niece, so I'm not gonna throw her under the bus. Bro, I got scarred up like 10 kids, dog. Here's my PSA for people, public service announcement when you're dealing with dogs. Bro, puppies are overrated. They're nice. They're fun, bro. But adopt a dog that's like 4 years old and trained already. Make your life easier.
Oh wow.
Don't. But shout out to all the dog lovers out there. And we'll see y'all. I don't know.
Yo, this is the longest outro, bro. We've been shutting off for
Well,
like a solid 10
it's been a
minutes.
while. That's why.
Yeah.
We gotta get it all out. We gotta.
Yeah, we missed everybody. That's what it was.
If
We're all
people
friends.
love the shout outs.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta
while we're doing shout outs, if you hung around this far back, shout out to Vintage Lord. Shout out Vintage Lord. Come on, let's do it.
Shout out Vintage.
We're all friends.
There you go.
We're all friends. Yay! Sergio, what about you?
Yeah, Sergio, what about you?
Shout out Vintage Lord, bro.
There you go.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Sergio, don't listen for a second. Yo, who does Sergio not fuck with? Elusive. So you shout out right now.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I'm freezing right now.
Fuck. We'll think about it next time. But shout out Vintage. You sold me that cut. I need that cut. I love that cut. Talking about cut. Shout out Free. Don't worry about the story.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Free.
Shout out to Free. Shout out to Oh, come on. Man, there's so many. I'm forgetting now, man.
Too much.
It is to enjoy in line. It's shout out to Variant. Shout out to Variant. Shout out to Back in the Game. Who has the
Rohan
self-proclaimed best IG? Yeah, which is wild that you're saying stuff like that, Rohan.
Wow,
but
you can't let him think of his IG as the best.
No,
Come
I'm
on,
saying,
bro.
like, I mean, yeah. I mean, we might cut this wrong. This is,
This might be a surfer related thing.
Nah.
People, I don't know what's going on.
no.
But
Has
shout out to
nothing to do
them.
with the fact that he got the diamond from 75th anniversary from Shane.
This
Has nothing to do with that.
this is yeah. Well, I think we've done enough damage.
Listen, yeah,
Go ahead,
we're gonna leave
Sergio.
that
You
there.
leave us with
Nah,
some good words.
we're gonna leave
Wrap
that
it
there.
up,
We're gonna
dog.
leave it
Because
there.
being illusion, we're never gonna wrap this up. You wrap it up. You're the star of this episode. Go ahead.
Nah, you know the Lucis comment threw me off because, like, I didn't know we were going for best page IG. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was like a thing.
Me neither. I didn't even know.
You know, listen. I know we're the people's choice. I know that for sure. You know,
Yeah.
I know. You know, we're the people's choice for the mental con. You know, but best
Yeah.
pages on IG, like that's not even the goal. You know what I mean? I just want to show shit. Like I don't know why people get stuck on this like best page. Like, you know,
Oh
that's a
no.
whole nother
I'm
conversation.
trying to have the
So,
best page. No one's fucking with my photos. I don't put it out there.
fuck it. All right, fuck it. Yeah, nobody fucking with their
I mean,
shit. Man.
look, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. All I'm gonna say is about 2 years ago, a lot of people bought light boxes. But anyway, let's
You're lying.
yeah, stop playing with me.
We're about to leave.
Stop playing with me. You
Peace
guys
out.
have a great night.
Let's end this.